Mom Robin. Welcome to Barre. So we're going to get started standing with our feet underneath our hips, rolling our shoulders up and back, up and back again, up and back. Switch forward. Good. One more. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll your ear towards your right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll your ear towards your left shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. Lift your head up. Reach your arms up. Fold in half. Roll all the way up from the bottom of your spine. Reach your arms up. Maybe lift up onto the balls of your feet. Releve. Dive forward, rolling down. Roll all the way up from the bottom of your spine. Inhale. Releve. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, roll up. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward. And then roll all the way up and bring your feet together so that your ankles are touching. From your hips, bring your heels together, your toes apart, so first position, and then close. Open, close, open, close. Your knees tracking with the center of your feet. Feeling this in your hips. Good. We're going to hold it open in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it up. Hold it open, press your heels together, lift your heels up, lower your heels down. Lift your heels up, lower down, again up and down, squeezing your inner thighs together. One of the areas we'll be working today, up and down. One more, up and down. Good. Feet come back parallel to one another. We're going to do a modified jack position. You just tap your left foot out to the side, lift your arms up shoulder height like a goalpost. Come back, switch. Good. Tapping side to side, warming up through our shoulders, our lower body. Standing up nice and tall, posture is very important in Barre. Good. Long, lean lines. Long, lean muscles. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in a wise second. Open both feet out, turning your toes out. Shift over towards the left, back to center, shift to the right. You're taking a side lunge from side to side, picking it up. Knees again track with the center of your feet, not going beyond your toes. Good. You can keep the hands here, or you can reach the arms forward. Or you can tap down towards the floor. Maybe you touch it. Good. Heating up the body, getting the heart rate up with the up and down. And the side to side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Heel toe your feet back together, a little wider than your hips, parallel to one another. Sit back, stand. Some squats. Reaching your arms forward or up. Good. Sending your seat back. Your weight is in your heels. We're going to hold it down in 4. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it down. Little lifts and lowers. Goalpost your arms now so that your Fingers point up towards your ceiling. Good, hold it down. Twist to the right. Come back to center, twist to the left. Feel in your quads, come back to center, twist to the right. Center, left, center. Good. Stand all the way up. Lift your right knee, lower back down. Lift your left knee, lower. Now we're going to stay to the right. Lift your right knee, twist to the right, lower back down. Lift your right knee, twist to the right, lower back down. Twist, holding your arms out in front like you're holding a beach ball. Twist. Good. 2 more. Twist. Finding your balance. And twist. Good. To the left. Lift your left knee. Twist. Back to center. Twist. You got it. 2 more. Twist. And twist. Good. Reach your arms up. Fold in half. Inhale, half lift. Walk out to plank. Pause in your plank, pressing the floor away. You could be on your knees here too. Scooping that belly in. Your shoulders right over your wrists or a little bit forward of your wrists. Start to bend your elbows down as you pull your heart forward. Press away. Bend your arms and press. Your knees could be down. Tricep push-ups for 4, 3. Coming back to plank in 2 and 1. Back to plank. Open your legs a little bit wider, so maybe as wide as your mat. Tap your right shoulder. Tap your left shoulder. Keep alternating, trying to keep your hips very level, pulling in that belly. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your feet back together. Maybe lower your knees for a moment to come down to your forearms. Forearm plank. Pulling your navel away from the floor. Lower both knees towards the floor. Lift back up. Lower down and lift. If both knees are lowered down, you can alternate lifting one knee at a time. Your head in line with your spine. Feeling this in your core. A change is coming up. 10 more seconds. You've got it. Holding in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Swivel onto your right forearm. Lift your left arm up. Little lifts of your hips in your side forearm plank. Pulling that right side waist away from the floor. You can take your hands behind your head, hold it up, take some crunches down. 3, 2, and 1. Back to forearm plank. Swivel to the other side. Lift your hips, stacking your feet, or you can drop your bottom knee. Strong through your left shoulder. Maybe take your hand behind your head, hold it up. You're going to take those crunches, elbow towards your mat. Lift back up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale. Lift your arm up. Back to your forearm plank. Isometric hold. You've got it. Pulling that navel in. Scooping that tailbone towards the backs of towards your ankles. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, pull your heart forward, spiral your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch in the front of your body. And then lower all the way down. Goal post your arms. Keep your toenails on the mat. Lift your chest and lower. Lift and lower. Feeling this work in your upper back muscles. For 8, 7, maybe lift your legs as well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, hold. Reach your arms back behind you. Get really long. Feel your whole body work. Strengthening the back body. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Child's pose. Open your knees as wide as your mat. Reach your hips towards your heels. Big stretch forward. And then come up all fours. Cross your shins, lie down on your back. Grab your weights. Your feet on the mat, about hip distance apart, your knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Goal post your arms here so that your weights are in your hands facing towards your feet. Your forearms vertical for some chest presses. Lift up, lower down. Inhale up, exhale down. Go nice and slow. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Wide through the chest. And from here, as you inhale, lift your arms, lift your hips, bridge. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. Lift and lower. Your weight staying right over your chest. Good. If it's too much with the weights, you can let them go. Squeezing that back body as you lift. Lots of space around your neck. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep your hips up, lower your arms down to the mat. You could press your hands down on the mat, little lifts of your hips for 10. Spiraling your inner thighs towards the midline. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold. Maybe get a little bit higher. Lower all the way down. Hug your knees into the chest, rock side to side. And with your shins vertical and with your shins parallel to your mat and your thigh bones vertical, sending the weights to the side so they're not in your way. You're going to lower that right heel down to the mat, your left arm over your head. Come back down. Switch. Exhaling as you open up. This heel taps. You don't have to add the arms going back. You could just do the legs. You can add on here by extending the leg forward. as long as you can keep your back on the mat, no arch. Exhaling open. Pulling that belly in. Knitting those ribs in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Then bring your heels together, your toes apart, straighten your legs up towards the ceiling, scooping in that belly. Lower your legs down a few inches, maybe a little bit lower. Lengthening your back, no arch, maybe a little bit lower. Find where you really feel the shake. And then inhale, bend your knees, bring your heels in like a frog. Exhale, straighten and point. Inhale in, exhale, point. Inhale, exhale, straighten, point your ankles. Inhale, gluing your heels together in that first position, straighten, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, really feeling your inner thighs work, and 1. Good. And then bring your feet back down to the mat. Reach your arms over your head. We're going to do a roll up. Inhale here. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, lift. Lower down. I'm going to stay on the right side. Inhale. If it's too much to go all the way down, come to your forearms and stay there, holding. Exhale, lift. 1 more. And then roll down, switch sides. Straighten that left leg. It could be up much higher here, or it could be lower. Reach your arms up, inhale, and then exhale, lift. Maybe you're staying down and taking lifts towards your toe, or you're coming up. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And then however you can, come up. You can come to one side or you can rock up. All right, our whole body is warm. Our core is warm. Come to all fours. Place your weights by the front of your mat. And you have the option of taking one of your weights and placing it, I'm going to do the left side first. Place it behind your left knee. Lifting that leg up. You can put some padding under your right knee or curl under the toes. All right, flex that left foot and lift. Little lifts. Trying to keep your hips level. Test your balance by lifting up your right hand or walking your right fingertips forward on your mat. You can also take that right hand to your left shoulder like we did in the warm-up. Good. Just keeping your weight centered, squeezing that left glute, spiraling your inner thigh towards the ceiling. Long neck. Not cranking your neck to look up at the screen, but putting your mind right here on that left seat. Good. A change is coming up. We're going to hold it up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, point the toe, and circle. Little circles of that whole leg coming from that seat. Switch directions of your circles. And then hold and pulse. Little lifts. Little lifts. Now with that pointed toe, pointed ankle. We're going to be coming down to our right forearm. 20 seconds. You've got it. Squeeze that seat. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lower that right forearm down, turning it in like we did for side plank. Lift. Lower that left knee down and take the weight away. And then come back up, lower down, and lift. So you're taking that whole leg out to the side like a fire hydrant. Doggy on a fire hydrant. Gonna hold it up in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it up. Little lifts at the top. Little lifts from here. Working that side seat. You've got it. 20 seconds. Maybe straightening that leg. And lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Tap your seat. Lift your knees, send your hips back. Pedal out through your heels. Right, left, right, left. And then inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale it back up. Exhale, knee across your body to your right elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Adjust your feet so that you could be in a lunge position with your left knee over your ankle. Maybe grab your weights and come on up. All right, so our left seat is already tired. Square your hips forward. Put a bend in that back knee so you're in a double lunge. If you're using weights, they're gently in your hands. Lower down towards the floor, bicep curl, lift back up. Lower down and lift. Pressing through that left heel. Hugging your hips in towards the midline. Drawing that left hip crease back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down, hinge forward, extend your arms back behind you, squeeze that left seat, then bend at the elbows and straighten. For your triceps, my palms are facing in towards one another. My collarbones are wide. You can always bring that back foot a little bit closer. Or hold on to a chair and do this just with one arm, and remember which arm it is for when we get to the other side. Just for 8, 7, 6. We're going to hold it up in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, not swinging, in 1. Palms up towards the ceiling. You could stay here or come into a balance and lift. Lift. Final move. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that back foot forward. Come into a chair pose with your a chair with your hands in front. Straighten your legs. Place your weights down. Step back. All fours. All right. Cat-cow. And we're going to go right to the other side before we do any stretches. So setting it up, take that weight behind your right knee this time. Lifting the leg up, squeezing that right seat, spiraling your inner thigh up towards the ceiling, flexing the ankle and lifts. Good. It's more important now than before even to keep your hips level, to make sure you're balanced, because that left seat is tired. You can wind up shifting your weight. So see if you can lift your left hand up or tap your right shoulder. Scooping in the belly, protecting the back. Heating up that right seat. A little up an inch and down an inch with a long neck. A change is coming up. You've got it. We're going to hold it up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, point the ankle and circle. Little circles coming from that seat. Switch directions of your circles. And then hold and pulse. Tiny, tiny lifts. That pointed ankle. Squeezing that seat like crazy. Making sure your weight is centered. Final move before we come down to that left forearm. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, isometric hold. Lower that left forearm. Lower the right knee for a second. Remove the weight. And then lift that leg out to the side. Lower down. Lift it out to the side and lower. Feeling this in the side seat. Exhaling as you lift. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it up in 1, hold, little lifts. Keep your neck long. You can look to the side or you can look down. Scoop it in that belly. Just 20 seconds here. You have the option to straighten that leg and keep lifting. So it's coming right out from your hip for 8, 7, 6, feel the burn, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, give it a tap. Lift your hips. Pedal out through your heels, shake your head. Lift that right knee up, right leg up, draw the right knee to the chest, lift back up. Take the right leg across the body, twist, lift back up. Right knee to your right elbow, lift back up. Step the foot through. Setting up for your lunge, right knee over your ankle. You can stay nice and low and just stay here. Or maybe grab your weights, come up to a double lunge if it's okay with that back knee. Bend it, lower it down towards the mat. This time, hammer curls, alternating hammer curls as you lower and lift. Lifting your heart up and breathing. Little lower and lifts. Squeezing that seat, still working that right seat of that front leg. Pressing into the big toe of the right foot. Going to hold it down in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Hinge. Bring your elbows in. Tricep extensions. If you're only doing one side, do the other side. Good. Keeping your elbows up, working the backs of your arms. Nice and small and controlled for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, turn the palms up, lean forward, stay here, or lift that back leg up. Little lift from here. Finding your balance for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the back foot forward, squat, hold, hold. Lower the weights down, grab your chair. A little bit more work for our triceps. Take your hands to the seat of the chair. Step your feet out so that your back can go right down and not hit the chair. And your elbows can go back like chaturanga, like the tricep push-ups. All right, from here, you're going to bend your elbows and straighten, keeping your chest wide, adjusting your feet as necessary so that this feels doable. And you could stick with this, or you can cross that right ankle over, should feel good. Figure 4 stretch, and lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. You could just do the figure 4 and skip this. Lower and lift. Left ankle over for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift back up, shake it out. All right, so that's it for the glutes, sort of, for now, and the upper body. We'll do a little bit more. I'm actually going to grab my weights and place them on the chair so that I can reach them after. So you bring your heels together, your toes apart, first position, bend and straighten like we did at the beginning. Zippering your inner thighs together. So we've already been working our legs. We're going to do some more work with our legs. All right, so keep just a soft bend in your knees. Extend that left leg out, point your toe, your ankle, and lift. Lifting from the inner thigh here. Pulling in the belly, finding that nice tall posture. This doesn't have to be a big movement here. You could hold on to the chair, or you can keep your hands on your hips or out in front. All right, hold it up in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it up, flex and point, flex and point. You've got it. Flex, point, flex, point. 4 more. Flex, point, flex, point. 2 more. Flex, point. Last one. Flex, point. Now keep it a flex and drag it in towards the midline of the body. So your inner thigh is still facing the ceiling. You're dragging that whole leg in from the hip, standing up nice and tall. You've got it. Still soft bend in that standing leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, bend and straighten. Glue your heels together, maybe lift up into releve if that works. Bend and straighten. Lower down for 3, little up, down 3, little up 1. We'll do the other side in a minute. Down 3, up 1, down 3. Keep your heels together. Little up, down 3, up 1, down 3, up 1. My legs are shaking. Down 3, up 1. 2 more. Down 3, up 1. Last one. Down 3, up 1. Lower your heels down. Maybe switch if you need the chair support. Heels together, toes apart. soft bend in your standing leg, in your knees. Keep your left leg down, extend that right leg out, point your ankle, and lift. Little lifts. You've got it. Pulling that belly in. Trying to get this leg as straight as possible, but it's okay if it's not all the way straight. You really want to feel this with your inner thigh muscles here. For 8, 7, holding it up in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. 4 more, flex, point, 3 more, flex, point, 2 more, flex, point, last one, flex, point, then flex and drag in. So keeping your leg up as high as you can, inner thigh still faces the ceiling, dragging the leg in just about an inch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg down, heels together, toes apart, bend your knees, maybe be on releve, and press out. So come to your lowest position, press out through your thighs. Good. Pulling in your belly, finding your posture. You can have your heels down. You could separate your legs wider into a wide second instead. Good. Now hold it out, hold, lower and lift, lower and lift. Driving your legs out. As you lower, maybe finding your balance, maybe lifting your arms up. Really working our lower body here. We're going to do a little bit more work in our calves in 8, 7, holding it in 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Maybe hold onto your chair. Lower your heels and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keeping the bend in your knees. Doesn't have to drop all the way to the floor. Squeezing your seat. Feeling your legs. Working your calf muscles as you lower and lift. You're going to hold it up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, isometric hold, just hold. Feel the shake, feel the shake. We're going to pulse it up. Final move, coming up. Here we go. Lift up, slow, lift up. Press your heels together, lift up. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Can you get a little bit lower? Tiny, tiny. Lift up. Maybe lift your arms as well. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heels down. Shake it out. Shake, shake. Grab your weights. Come to wide second if you're not already there. Heels out, toes in, soft bend in your knees. Feel the shake. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. Bend and straighten. Take your arms out in front of you. Bend your elbows. Glue your elbows together. As you lift, lift up. Getting your elbows as close as they can. They don't have to touch. Your arms, no Your elbows coming up no higher than your shoulders. Good. We're going to hold it down in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it down, open, and close. Now as you open, press your thighs back. Open, open. You've got it. Open, open. For 4. Take a break when you need. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, hold it. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Lift your left heel, circle. Drop your weights if you need. Circle. You've got it. Lower that left heel, lift your right heel, switch directions of your circles. Long arms. Now turn the palms up, lower the heels down, turn the palms down. Turning from the whole shoulder, palms up, palms down, maybe alternating the heels. You've got it. Final move here for the shoulders. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, give it a shake. Come back to a squat. Take your arms out in front of you. Open your arms wide. You're pressing your elbows back, your neck long, and lower. Reverse flies. Some more work with your back muscles. For 8, 7, long neck, 6, sit your hips back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, set the weights down. Go over to your chair. Take your hands to your chair. We're not doing the tricep dips unless you want to. You can take reverse tabletop or stretch your legs out, reverse plank. Open up through your chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, big breath in. Big breath out. Walk your feet in, turn around, hands on the seat of the chair. Stretch back, hips over ankles. Stretching through your shoulders, your back. And then lift your head, look towards the chair, step the right foot forward. Your left foot is down, toes face forward towards the chair. Feel with the bend in the right knee and the back leg straight. Feel a nice stretch in the back leg. And bring the back leg in. Lift your right leg to the seat for a hamstring stretch, keeping the connection of your belly to your thigh if you can. Drawing that right hip crease back. If it's too much to be up on the chair, you can do this on your mat. Switch. Left leg forward, calf stretch first, right leg back. We worked our legs hard. Stepping the back foot in, lifting the left leg up, hamstring stretch on the chair or on the mat. I'm flexing through my left ankle, but you can also keep it pointed down on the mat too. Feeling a stretch in the back of the leg, nice and gentle. And then quadriceps stretch. You can hold onto the chair if you need support. Hold on to your ankle, press the left hip forward, or you can place that left leg on the seat of the chair, the shin on the seat of the chair, and press the hip forward. If you have a chair, might as well use it. switch. Feeling a stretch in the front of the hip and the quad. And then reach your arms up. Lower your right arm down, take a side bend. Fold forward. And come up, side bend the other way. And fold forward and dangle. Releasing through your head, maybe grabbing your behind your head and lengthening your neck for 3, 2, and 1. Releasing your hands, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Taking your hands to your thighs, pulling your heart forward, standing cow. Exhale, rounding, coming all the way up through cat. Reach your arms up. Bend your left elbow, your right elbow. Pat yourself on the back. Maybe take your right hand behind your back. And then open your arms and switch. Hold on to your right elbow. Maybe take that left hand behind your back. Then another figure 4 stretch. You can sit down on the chair, cross that right ankle in front, gently pressing the thigh away. You can fold forward here, feeling a nice stretch behind as well. Or, depending on your chair and how it feels, you can lift your leg up, threading the needle. Lifting up through your chest though, not sinking in your back. And then bring the leg back down if it's lifted. Cross the right leg over. Cross the right arm under. Give yourself a hug. Maybe take the backs of your hands together or your palms. Move your arms over to the right, look to the left. Feeling a stretch in the shoulder. Softening through your shoulder. Coming back to center, maybe for a little extra core work, you lift your elbow and knee together, don't fall off the chair. And lower down, switch. Left ankle crosses over, figure 4 stretch. Staying here, leaning forward, or threading it through, holding on behind the thigh or on the shin. Tall spine. And then if your foot is up, lower it back down, cross the left leg over, cross the left arm under, give yourself a hug. You did so much hard work, working the whole body. Hold on behind your hands or your fingers. Reach your arms to the left, look to the right. And unwind, shake it out. You have a chair, you can open your legs like you're in a squat. Should feel good for the inner thighs that we worked. Inner thighs and triceps. Whole body stretch. Maybe lowering down to the floor. Pressing the floor away, shaking out through your head. Walking your hands in. Standing up, reaching up. Taking your heels together, your toes apart. Lower your arms down, bend your knees. Lift up, squeeze your inner thighs, look up. Lower, float your arms down, bend your knees. One more, lift up. Float your arms, bend your knees, bring your feet together. Thank you so much. You did awesome. Hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I hope to see you for the next class.